Essentially, your market consists of two things. One, your customers and your clients in that market, and your potential customers and clients in that market. And two, your competitors in that market. You know, who else is in your industry? So to analyze your market, you really need to look at those two things, right? And there's a variety of techniques that I teach as part of my coaching stuff and also my consulting, is that I go have a look at your market. I go analyze your market, right? So first of all, I have a look at your competitors. And I don't just, and I've got a really weird way of doing that, because I go and have a look at your competitors' websites and your social media platforms and whatnot, right? And I really have a look at, you know, three different things. I actually say to people, I wear three different hats and look at their websites in three different lenses. You know, one as a business owner, you know, of that business, I put myself into their mindset and what are they doing with their business, you know, what are they trying to achieve. Two, as a potential customer of that business, because their potential customers are your potential customers, you know, and because they're a competitor, right? We're all in the same industry. So I have a look at how their customers view their website, you know, and use that frame of mind. And the third thing I do is I go have a look at what language are they using, you know, what are they doing on their website that's so incredible, what's so powerful. And when you analyze a bunch of different competitors, right, you start to see the patterns develop, you know, and it's really powerful when you've got really powerful competitors, you know, really big competitors that have the $1 million budgets, because they do all the hard work for you. You know, they spend the $1 million working out, you know, what's their target market, what's the reach, what's the potential, what language does that target market use, so you can draw upon all those strengths. You know, you never copy word for word what they say, because that's wrong, that's just plain wrong, and that's not done with integrity, right? But you study the entire market in terms of, you know, the tactics and the techniques that your competitors use, right? And these days in the new social economy, right, or even online in the digital economy, you know, traditionally if you're a brick and mortar style business, right, and you had a shop on Main Street and someone else opened up next to you or across the street from you, you would lose your mind, because people would be like going nuts and they'd be like, that person's stealing my customers, you know, that's terrible, you know. But online, having competitors online is the most beautiful thing in the world, because it means that they've spent the time, money and energy building up their audiences, getting all these people from around the globe, you know, building up their audiences. And what you want to do is just take a slice of that business, just take a slice of that audience, you know, and just think about it like that. For instance, for example, you know, a lot of my target market love business books. They love entrepreneurship books, and you know, some of your people out there might love business books. And here's a question for you: do you have just the one business book? No, you probably got more than one, right? But the idea is that you might have one problem, but you want different perspectives, different opinions, different ways of looking at that one problem. You know, that'll help you identify that problem, help you solve it, different techniques, you know. It's the same principle out online. So when you go and analyze your market, you really have to look at, all right, where do your customers hang out? Where do your clients hang out? You know, are they on a particular profile, social media profile, a channel? Are they on Facebook predominantly? Are they on Twitter predominantly? Are they on LinkedIn predominantly? You know, and that's how you analyze your customers. You find out where they hang out and what are they saying, what are their problems, you know. And the second thing is, of course, you look at your competitors. What are they doing? You know, and it's beautiful. So you combine all this research, and that's how you analyze a market.